Hey guys, do you need to learn how to clean your bed? Yes, that bed I'm talking about. The 3D printer bed right here. Alright, then stay tuned to this video. What's up guys, here bringing you another great video to the channel. So if this is the first time you're here, make sure you like all my videos, you share all my videos, comment all my videos, and if you still haven't done so, hit the subscribe button and enable bell notification so you get notified every time we drop great videos like this one or whenever we go live. Because trust me guys, you never ever want to miss out. And for my return subscribers, don't forget to continue hitting all the like buttons and sharing my videos guys, because that does help the channel. And go doing that, support the channel as much as you can, free, easy. All right, so today, like I said in the beginning guys, do you need to learn how to clean your bed the proper way? Well, I wouldn't say the proper way, but it's the best way that works for me. The reason I say that because there's a lot of people that have always asked me, how do you clean the bed off your thing after you use some glue on it? Because you know I use the Elmer's glue, and you see one of my previous videos, I use the Elmer's glue to make sure that the bed gets stick with the filament. Because sometimes even if you level it perfectly, sometimes the filament doesn't stick to the bed, so I have to use the glue. So after some time, you don't have to clean it every time, but after some time, you keep building up, you'll have some residue on here, on the bed itself. It gets so rough that even if you put the glue on there, sometimes it gets so unlevel because of the glue that it still doesn't stick at times, because I've run into that issue many times. So you'll get stuff like this. So I'm gonna take the bed off my device right now so you can see what I'm talking about. Alright, so check it out. Alright guys, so after some time you're messing with the bed and you're putting glue on it, you see that it has all that residue, all that marks there and everything. So now, many ways to clean this. You can buy very expensive chemicals to clean it. You can buy cheap chemicals that probably won't work as good. And I've tried them all. I tried rubbing it, I tried doing a bunch of different things. And the best thing I found out that works, because I saw somebody is doing it, I'm like, let me try that way because it worked for them. So let me try that way for me, is using this right here. This is a homemade solution. It really is. As you can see, this is a Walgreens travel bottle right here, spray bottle for traveling. I use this as a container for my cleaning device. So what's in here? So I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about and what's in here. All right, the solution that I'm gonna show you how to make for the cleaning, because this is right here, that's all it is right here, is very, very inexpensive, and most likely you're gonna have it at home, or half of it you're gonna have at home. The only thing you're really gonna need to go buy will be like this little spray bottle right here. All right, so you can use any kind of spray bottle. If you have an extra spray bottle at home, great. Or you probably don't even need to buy the spray bottle. I use it because I like to keep on the side and make sure that I use it only for that, and so it's already set there. So this is the solution I figure out that works for me. You might go ahead and find another solution, but this is what worked for me. So basically, you go to Walgreens, go to Walmart, any of these stores that sell these travel bottle cases, and a lot of these stores do have it. Walgreens, Walmart, CVS, they all have these little travel bottles right here for sale. How much does it cost? Anywhere from $1 to $2. Really, probably even less sometimes. I got this bottle at Walgreens, like I showed you right here, for $1. So it was very inexpensive. So that's $1 there. Now, the second thing you're gonna need is this alcohol solution. You guys know this is the first aid kit alcohol solution. There's women that use it to clean off the nail polish. Very, very inexpensive. I think this is like $2 or $3. Very inexpensive. Like, let's say top end $3. You buy this. All right. So this comes in different colors. It doesn't matter if you get the color one or the clear one. I just happen to have the clear one, so it works good. That's why it looks all clear here. And no, it's not all alcohol. All right. These bottles come in different solution. This one is a 70% alcohol. There's ones that are like 10% and other percentage. And I'm going to show you this with the 70% one. Now, depending which one you get, if it's a lower percentage or higher percentage, your mix will be different. All right. So the third and final thing you're going to need is water. That's it, guys. That's all you're going to need is water. So, like I said, half of it you should have at home, because water, everybody has at home. Tap water, doesn't matter. Faucet water, still water, doesn't matter. Water is water. All right. And this, a lot of people will have this at home. Either to have the first aid kit, or women will have it just to clean their nail polish. Or a lot of people, like if you, like me, I have this mainly because I'm a computer enthusiast. So I use, when I'm building computers and I need to clean off surface areas from the thermal paste, this is the best thing to do to clean it off. So this is a very good cleaning solution. All right, so basically you're gonna get the alcohol and water and put it in here. Now you're wondering, how much do you do? All right, for the 70%, how I went 50-50, 50 water, 50 alcohol, and mix it up, and it worked good for me. All right, that's what worked for me. Now, depending how deep is your thing or how much is your solution, you play with the mixture, what works best for you. You might add 75% alcohol and 25% water. You know, or maybe you put, if a lower alcohol amount, you might put 90% alcohol and 10% water. You play around with it and see what works for you. For me, in this bottle and the 70% alcohol, I was able to do it with 50-50, and it worked great. I got it on my first shot, because the way I looked it up and learned, is like, try 50-50 and see if that works for you. If it doesn't, then play around with the dosage amount. So 50-50 actually worked perfect for me, so I was happy with that. That's what I'm using. So that's what I did. So as you see, I've used it a few times already. This was filled to the top rim, and look, it's already a quarter done. So I do clean my thing thoroughly. And just to show you again how my thing looks, look how you can see that there's a lot of leftover glue on there, a lot of residue, a lot of stuff on there. It's very dirty. And the reason I'm cleaning it now is because I tried to do a print the other day, and it wasn't sticky even if I put the glue on there, because the surface is so unlevel because of the glue sticks I've been putting on, that it doesn't calibrate perfect. So I was like, okay, it's time to clean it again. So that's why I'm here, and I want to show you guys. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and spray the solution on here. So basically, what I do is I get the spray solution and I spray it on here, and I leave it about for like a minute and a half, and basically just leave it in there because I want it to sink into the glue and sink into everything, and go ahead and start cleaning it. So basically, I'm gonna go ahead and spray it on there. And especially if you touch the board before with your hands and your hands are oily, this solution will clean it as well. So as you see, I sprayed it on there. Make sure I'm getting everything. All right, so I sprayed it. As you see, you can tell it's all wet. As you can see from the reflection in the camera. And right now, I'm letting the thing sink in. So you could actually take a rag and wipe it section by section. That's gonna take a while, especially if you use the glue. It's gonna take a while. So they say go ahead and do it little by little with a rag, and then just go from there. So since I use the glue part on here, and I need to take the glue off, the scraper tool usually comes with the 3D printer when you buy it. At least with the Enders, it comes with one. The scraping tools. This tool is used to take off your 3D print off the plate and pop it off without actually trying to move it with the top, because when you try to move it the top, and if it's stuck too hard on the plate, it will break off on top. So they give you this so you can scrape it from the bottom and pop it off from the bottom. As you can see, it's a little bent from time to time of using it, because I try to do a lot of personal printing for myself. I don't do this commercially for anybody else, and so I tend to build up a lot and do a lot of printing. So this does come in handy at time and time. So yeah, so as I'm letting it sink in, and I'm seeing that it's actually showing. Like if you look at it, you could tell that it looks like it's coming off or popping up. So basically what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down and let you watch me do this right here. All right, so let me go ahead and switch the camera mode so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right guys, so we're right here on the bed itself. As you can see, it's still dirty, the solution's still on there. So now I'm gonna start scraping off the thing, and I'm gonna use this rag to grab all the leftover residue that comes off of here and clean it here, and then I'm use the other part of it to clean off the board itself when I'm done. So let's go ahead and get started. You're not gonna hear anything but just some music while I'm doing it, because this is a process that takes some time. Alright guys, so you see how much glue I took off from here? Look at all these chunks here. This is all glue that's stuck on here. So now, since I think I got pretty much all the glue out, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and start spraying it one more time, because you saw me spray it a second time because some of the glue wasn't coming off completely, because when I scraped it the first time it wasn't coming off. So I had to spray it again to make sure I get everything. So I'm pretty sure I got everything. So now what I want to do is spray it again one more time, and then I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it down with the cloth, like I said, with this cloth right here, and then I'll be done. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright guys, as you see, I wiped it down again. I went over it with my hand just to make sure there's no bumps, no nothing. And it's very smooth, no unlevel area or anything. So I'm good like that. Alright. So as you see, even when I did it with the scrape and I wiped it down, I still had dirt on there. See how much dirt was on there? This is just from here, me wiping it for a third time. So it's always good to wipe it down after you scrape it off, because you never know what's left over. And look. So, as you see, the thing looks crystal clear. Look at that. I know you see these little marks right here, but don't mind that. That's when I first did my first print, and it came out. I had the nozzle too close to the board, so it's basically make a permanent imprint on my board here on my bed. So until I get a new one, that mark is always gonna be there. Then a couple other marks that I when I first started printing. Again, like I said, I've learned over time how to do it and everything, so this worked for me. So now let's put the bed back on the thing. Alright guys, like I showed you, I cleaned the bed. So you can see it right now with the light and everything that it is really clean. Compared to how it was before, it's really clean. So what I like to do is, after I clean everything, I like to put it back on the bed. Of course, that's what you're always gonna do. You're gonna always put it back. And after I put it back and everything, make sure everything's on there correctly. Okay. What I like to do is sometimes wipe it down one more last time after I put my fingers on it and everything. I probably put a light coat of cleaning solution, just a little light coat. Just a little bit, and then actually wipe the bed down when it's already on the board itself. The reason I like to do that, because remember, like I mentioned earlier, your fingers produce oil and dirt, and so if you touch it, sometimes they won't stick properly. So I like to wipe it down, get one more last time just to get a final clean on it, and it actually looks a little bit cleaner. As you see, there was no more dirt coming off on the thing, so it actually it just took out the little oils that your fingers might leave over, so it's good to do that. After I do that clean solution, I wipe it down, I put the bed back to whatever position I wanted to put it, whatever. I turn on my ender, and I go ahead and preheat the bed just so it can take out any kind of liquid that's stuck on there or on there from what I didn't take off from the white. And I like to let it heat up a little bit and just go ahead and heat up the bed. So I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and preheat the bed, and then I'm done. So right now I'm letting the bed preheat, and then I'm done. That's all I gotta do, guys. So hopefully this is helpful for you guys, for people that do want to clean their bed and make sure it gets all of it as much as possible. This is the method I use, and it works for me. A lot of people might not agree how I do this, but I agree with how I do this because it works for me. So if this did help you guys and you like what you learned today, go ahead and give me a big old thumbs up. Show me all the love and support that you guys love to show me. Also, don't forget to hit that share button, because sharing is caring, and we all want to make sure that everyone's aware of everything we do on this channel, so they don't miss a thing, just like you're not missing a thing. And guys, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them in the comment box down below. I'll get to you as quick as I can, as fast as I can, guys. And if you still haven't done so to the end of the video, guys, go and hit the subscribe button, enable bell notification, so you get notified every time we drop great videos like this one, or whenever we go live. Because trust me, guys, you never ever want to miss out. And that's it for today, guys. Until next time, this is Junior, out of here. Peace.